Veronica, you are chasing Governor Christie. Mary Pat and the governor released their tax return from 2014. What do you got?
On October 9th, the governor's office released his 2014 tax return. Now, that is from last year. They filed for an extension, which caused the delay, but now you can see the complete return online. Now, the Christies reported nearly $1 million in adjusted gross income in 2014, with Mary Pat, his wife, earning about 3/4 of that total at $755,000. Now, to discuss Mary Pat's role as breadwinner and potential presidential first lady, we have David Webb in studio via Skype. David is a Fox News contributor and SiriusXM radio host. Thank you for being with us, David.
Good to see you, Veronica, and the rest of you.
So, David, what does this dynamic say to the people, especially going from being such a significant part of the household financially to walking away from her job to support him? Does that send a message of being, progressive and forward thinking, or almost, taking a step back after being such a successful female businesswoman?
I think we're actually reading too much into it. I'm not one to count other people's money. Their decisions are based on their families. The good thing about her earnings is by making more money, she was obviously a good salesperson, which is good for the company she worked for, or else they wouldn't hire her. Mary Pat is an asset on the campaign trail. She's very affable. She's very likable. She speaks well. She can do events on her own or with the governor. So in politics, you use your best assets. And in this case, just like Ann Romney was an asset for Mitt Romney, Mary Pat is an asset for Chris Christie.
David, do you think maybe Mary Pat should be running?
Well, she's a very accomplished lady, a very smart lady, but whether she wants to get into politics or not, I don't know about that one.
She seems like a potential Republican Hillary Clinton. I mean, she's got the real brain power in the couple, so it would be interesting to see if she would run.
Yeah, that's a point to take. You've got a former federal prosecutor, a businesswoman. You've actually got a successful couple that I think most Americans or many Americans would look and say, how about that kind of success as a family? Not a bad way. And they've obviously done well raising their family. They've got a close-knit family.
Can you tell me about the telescope behind your shoulder?
Well, when you live on the Hudson River and you've got the greatest view of New York City, there you go. That's my Saturn telescope. It's kind of fun to do.
I had to ask. Thanks, David. Appreciate you coming on.
Anytime, guys.